Welcome to Module 2, everything you need to know about backend offers. So we're going to start with Module 2.0, and that's a deep dive into backend offers. We're going to jump into what is a backend offer, what's the anatomy of a backend offer, and we're even going to do some calculations to show you how important it is to have backend offers in your company. So a common mistake that many business owners make in creating their backend offer is that they don't cover all the core components that make up a really successful backend offer. And then they don't make the sales, they get discouraged. So we really want to start off with understanding the anatomy of a backend offer, and that includes these 5 components. Okay, so let's start with component number 1, strong customer relationships. Customers thrive on having strong relationships with the product or service provider. So as you move from a front end offer to a back end offer, you want to start seeing stronger customer relationships. So that could look differently for every business, but that could include one-on-one calls with team members, messenger support, community groups moderated by team members. The whole idea here is that you are starting to see stronger relationship and connections as you move into your back end offer. The second component is having the pain points addressed. So backend offers address customer pain points, and that really reinforces the company's commitment to providing solutions beyond that initial transaction that they had. So it's really, really critical that you understand the pain points that your customer is experiencing, so that way you can address them in the backend offer. So for example, your customer starting their own e-commerce store, and they're getting lots of sales, but they're getting a lot of complaints about shipping time. So what you could include for a backend offer is a personal connection to a shipping agent that has better services. So you know what the pain point is, and you've then addressed it directly in your backend offer. The third component is value added service. So backend offers really thrive on value addition. So that's providing customers with extended benefits, services, or exclusive access. So you really want to understand what your customer will find valuable. So then you can tailor your offer to that. So this may include additional modules that would service your customer at the current level in the program, audits of their work, are they hitting necessary milestones? So you really want to think about what that value add will be in your backend offer. The fourth component is exclusivity. So you really do want to create a sense of exclusivity for the backend offer, and that'll support and foster customer loyalty and encourage repeat business. So this is done through, maybe naming your backend offer like the Platinum Club, providing perks that only backend offers customers enjoy. So this could include in-person mastermind sessions, exclusive group coaching programs, calls, and other perks that come with the offer. And the last one is personalization. Personalized backend offers really resonate with customers on a deeper level because and then it increases their likelihood of repeat purchases. So you want to include a selection of services in your backend offer that really gets the pain points that different people would get. So maybe not everybody gets the same perk, or there's kind of a buffet of them. So that way you're addressing the personalization here. Okay. Now that we understand the anatomy of a backend offer, we want to get into how do these offers drive customer lifetime value? So customer lifetime value, also referred to as CLV, represents the total revenue a business can expect to generate from a single customer over their course of the relationship in the company. So a business focused on just front-end offers really sees this constant churn of customers through their doors without an opportunity for them to stay and progress in the company. This would have a very low CLV. And increasing CLV is really beneficial for companies as it directly contributes to revenue growth and profitability. And that's where a back-end offer comes in, because it gives you the opportunity to really increase that customer lifetime value. So let's look here. How do these offers really drive customer lifetime value? So on the left-hand side, you're going to see the increase in number of customers. And then on the bottom axis, you're going to see customer lifespan. So you'll see with front-end offers, the customer is not staying in your company for very long. So that's going to have a low CLV. But when you start to move into the green and the yellow area, you're going to see that back-end offers really represent that opportunity. So in the middle there, you're going to have a lot of customers, and they're going to be in your company for a good, decent amount of time. And so that's a medium CLV. So you can't expect that all the customers are going to stay with you forever. And that's why the yellow one starts to kind of move down there, but you can still see that they have this lifetime customer value of working in your business because they have, a number of customers and they stay longer as a customer. Their lifespan is longer. So having these back-end offers really helps you not miss out on the revenue generation that comes with somebody staying in your company for longer. So let's talk about the key industries where back-end offers really shine. So the first one is online coaching programs and digital products. We really see this here where you see masterminds, advanced courses, exclusive content, premium memberships. It's very easy to continue to offer back-end offers and increase the time that that customer stays in your company. The second one is technology industry. So this is very popular. After their first experience in your company or with your product, you offer advanced product support, different add-on services, and you really increase the one-to-one support. And another third example is e-commerce. So this is ways you can keep people coming back to purchase from you by using subscriptions, where they receive something every month, exclusive releases, loyalty programs. So customer lifetime value and back-end offers is not only in these industries. This is just a good example of how to experience that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a case study. I really want to show you the power of back-end offers. So what we've done is we've created this profit margin calculator. I'm going to walk you through it so you really understand how to use it, because one of your action items at the end of this module is to jump in there and really start wrestling with it, seeing the value of having a back-end offer on your profit. So we'll go ahead over here. All right, perfect. So here is a profit margin calculator. You'll see that you're only going to want to fill in the squares that are yellow. And we're going to do this together, okay? So this column here is all related to your front-end offer. So here you're going to put in what is the cost of your offer, and we're going to use $5,800 as an example. And then the acquisition costs. What are the costs that it requires to bring in a customer into your world? So we're going to go ahead with, marketing. It costs about $400 to market. Then once they close the sale, the salesperson gets commission. Of course, we have a little bit of overhead. If you have other expenses, you can put that in here. But here we're seeing, $800 total acquisition costs. So it costs $800 to bring that customer into your world. And then let's say, we have 50 new customers every month. So what we're going to see here is with all of that in consideration, $250,000 is what your profit is. Okay. So this is just a baseline. So we're not going to be filling in this part here, but let's go here. And we've created this back-end offer and it's $11,600, right? So that's across the board. And then here we look at, what if we converted 10% of these 50 customers, 20% or 40%? If there are additional acquisition costs, you can put that in there. But typically with a back-end offer, and that's the beauty of a back-end offer, is that there aren't additional acquisition costs. So you'll see if you just convert 5 people into a back-end offer each month, you're going to increase your profit by $58,000. And that actually gives you an increase in profit margin of 23% that you wouldn't have had if you only went with a front end. Now, 10% is very doable, but let's get a little more aggressive. So say we actually convert 20%. That means we're getting an additional $116,000 per month, which is going to increase your profit margin by 46%. And if we went really aggressive and converted 40%, which is really only 20 of the 50 customers you brought in your front end offer, that's an increase of $232,000 per month, which is a 92% increase. So you can really, really see here the power of back-end offers because you're not spending any more additional costs to bring that customer in. So really you're really utilizing and stretching this $800 that you did to get the customer in the door, and you don't have any additional fees. So these are some really powerful profit margins. So we're going to go back to the slide deck, finish our module here, but I really encourage you at the end of this module to bring this up, start working through these numbers yourself, and really, really see the power of a back-end offer. All right, so this is just an example of an e-commerce business that we worked with. Their front end offer was 5,800, and their back end offer called the Black Card offer was 11,600. So that's essentially what we just put into the spreadsheet. So you can see here that the current back end offer is 2.75 times the price, and it's 2 times the time. So it was a 3-month program, and now it's a 6-month program for the Black Card offer. And here are those numbers again, just kind of as a summary. But you can see this massive increase in revenue just by bringing in a back-end offer. So it's leading to an increase in profitability on the front end. By utilizing that acquisition cost at the front end, you're maximizing that throughout the back end because there's no more acquisition costs. So it's really, really powerful here. So in conclusion, switching to a back-end focused approach means setting up a really steady income source. It doesn't ignore front-end products, but it helps make your business financially stable. And this change really reduces the pressure of always making new sales and marketing efforts, giving you a more predictable income. Because imagine, here we are, we're saying that if we only converted 10% of those customers you already had, that's an increase in 23% each month. So really, really powerful here. So we want you to jump right in. So we've created a worksheet where you're going to really work through the power of the back-end offer. We're going to have you compare the profit margin of front-end offers and back-end offers, and then also start working with that calculator that we just showed, so you can start to see the power of how it would work out in your business. So you'll see the link to both the worksheet and the profit margin calculator just below this module. Again, jump into the community if you have any questions. We are here to help you. But our goal here really is for you to see the power of the back-end offer on your monthly revenue.